Welcome.
Attention, please.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome to the No Comfort Zone podcast. It's time to get out of your comfort zone and live on purpose. Broadcasting to the world from Rockford, Illinois. This is your wake-up call.
Warning.
You are the solutions to all your problems. Stop thinking average. Become the hero version of yourself. Every day, every time, without fail, no exceptions. It all matters. You've entered the No Comfort Zone. It's time for a reality check.
Hey, it's Dan. I said in the last couple of podcasts, when you do the right thing, the next right thing happens. And what you're doing when no one's watching is crucial towards your success. What I mean by that, you want to binge watch 4 hours of Netflix? Hey, your prerogative. Is it helping you towards your goal or taking you away? When you have free time, are you working on your book? I'm talking about myself right now. Or are you screwing around looking on social media, trying to like this and like that and see what you can get people to like and stuff like that? I've been there. I do it. But when you consistently do the right thing, the next right thing happens. When nobody's watching is where your success happens because you're working, you're grinding it out, you're making it happen. Two things. I have a friend of mine who started a media company. Oh, I think he started it probably 6 months ago. I was his first customer. Happy to say. This cat is now he's marketing for MMA fighters, top level guys too, like in the world. He's also got an agreement for a law firm. He's working with a dentist office, I believe. And the coolest part is this: he just got a thing to do. It's going to be happening any moment. By the time I publish this, it'll be a real deal. He's doing something for the NBA now. A year ago, this was a guy who was walking dogs, teaching boxing lessons, and learning about digital marketing. And 5-6 years before that, he was a salesperson of mine who I helped learn the business of retailing automobiles and learning how to sell cars, which is one of the things I spent a majority of my career in working on my communication skills, is teaching car salesmen how to be ethical and how to be better and how to help more people and get paid more to do it. And it sounds kind of crazy, but that's what I did. That's what I did for a long time. That's where my passion was at for a long time. And then I got over into the management side of things and started to do management training, leadership training. And that's where my career came. I don't even know why I'm bringing that up now, but that's what I used to do in my previous life. Now I'm a general manager of a car dealership, 3 different brands, have a lot of people that I'm responsible for. And basically I do the same thing. Teach them how to apply ethics to take care of customers in a better way and make sure that they're taking care of their client base and make sure we're doing right by our customers. That's what I do every day, every time, without fail, no exceptions. That's my day job. And this guy that I'm referring to is going after it on the weekends. He doesn't go out hanging out at the bars. He works. The guy's working all the time. And he's the one that helped me get this podcast off the ground. There's just a lot going on. And I just think when you do the right thing, the next right thing happens. And he's been doing it long enough. And now nobody knows that this guy's been working so hard for so long to figure things out. And now he's got big clients coming his way. And, the NBA is kind of a big deal where he's going to be promoting some sort of a red carpet party with the NBA. And I wish him best of luck for that. It's really cool to be associated with that and super cool. So why am I talking about that on this podcast? I'm talking about it because when it comes to you wanting success, you're going to have to get rid of the chaos and the drama. Person comes into my office today and they're stressed out about life and what's going on with it around the holidays, just got yelled at by their ex-husband. And I'm like, well, stop. You might think this is funny. You might think it's rude. You might think I'm not compassionate about it. But the fact is I'm very passionate about it. And my compassion is not listening to it. And what I mean by that is this. You don't have an audience to complain about your problems if you're going to live in the chaos and drama. I am not your person. I've been there. I've done that. I've lived in it. I've created it. I am so far, no more chaos and drama. I said that in 2009 when I decided to go on a different lifestyle path. No more chaos and drama. I'm done. And if you are chaos and drama, don't book a call with me. Don't email me. None of that stuff. I just didn't have time for it. There's a few people out there that want to go all the way, And they know chaos and drama are not the way to go. They know they're 100% accountable for their downturns in life, and they want to figure it out so they don't keep making it. That's half the battle. Knowing that you're 100% accountable for the problems and situation that you've created in your life. That's the comfort zone. People love chaos and drama. Get out of your comfort zone and live on purpose. Get out of the chaos and drama and start living on purpose. What does that mean? There's some people in your life, like your ex-husband, like your kids, like your spouse, like your significant other, your family, friends. You just sometimes have to cut them out for the time being. Let them know, hey, I'm not going to take part in the naysaying, the negativity, the chaos, the drama, the problems, the situation, the constant bickering. I'm done. What am I going to do? I'm going to go for a run. Not running away from my problems. I'm running towards my goals. See, I know this. I know if I can get myself into a really good state physically, mentally, and emotionally, I have a better chance of attacking and crushing my goals than if I do helping somebody to realize that they're in the chaos and drama. They know they're in the chaos and drama. And even after all that, I told them, I'm not interested in the chaos and drama that you have going on in your life. Here's why. Here's the reasons being. Here's my passion behind what you're talking about, and I'm not interested in. If you feel the need to tell me, then go ahead. And picked up right where they left off. And I go, you don't get it. I was being polite right now, but you totally took advantage of that. You had a choice to get out of the chaos and drama. You had the choice to get out of your comfort zone complaining and start to go in the direction. You could talk about anything you want to talk about, but yet you want to do if you listen to one of the podcasts that I have, the 90-10, this is going to tie in beautifully, by the way. 90% of your energy, live in the solution. 10%, what's the problem? Even 1%, what's the problem? And 99% towards the solution. Be accountable to the end result. Realize that you got yourself in this mess, and you realize that you are the solutions to your problems. And guess what? If you can do those things, you'll get out of average. Because that's what average is, and that's what average does. They live in the chaos and drama. They're reactive to everything around them. Well, you know what? I don't have time for that. And I hope you don't either. Because this is a real deal. This is not a game. I was working out with a guy who would bench press 660 some pounds. I want to say he was probably 50 years old at the time. The guy's still alive. He lives in Rockford, Illinois. He's one of the strongest human beings I ever met. One of the scariest dudes I ever met. Even tried doing a documentary on the guy back in the day. And since I don't know anything about filmmaking and I desperately wanted to learn, I practiced. And then my subject matter, we and him had a major meltdown. But I guess when you can bench 660 pounds a couple of times, I guess you can have a meltdown. Anyway, the fact of the matter is that he was working out one time, and the spotter, not me, one of the spotters, said something to him. And in the middle of it, he got so upset because they got unfocused on spotting him. He actually threw one of the weights, and he was like, you think this is a game? You think this is a game? And he scared the crap out of everybody in the gym because, quite frankly, he's so big and intimidating. I kind of took that mentality, and I'm like, you know what? Do you think life's a game? There are some people that I've crossed paths with in my life and studied with them in California that say life is a game. And you're a spiritual being in a spiritual world, and spirits love to play games. That's so true, and I believe that 100%. But you have to ask yourself a question. When you've been through a lot of adversity, and you've been down and you've been out, and you're at that point in your life where you know what, you just can't have any more adversity. You're just sick and tired of being sick and tired and you want to change it. Is life a game? No, it's not a game anymore at that point. It's survival. I take everything literal when it comes to survival. And if I'm not going after my goals, and if I'm not making them big enough, if I'm not blowing things up, well, guess what? I'm not living large. I'm not living. And I don't want to go through this life like just a flat line anymore. It's scary. And when you turn 50, I'm almost going to be 50 here soon. I'm like looking at my mortality and I'm going, man, I wasted so much time. And maybe you do too, wherever you're getting this podcast from. I don't know what's going on in Australia, but thank you so much, because maybe they're sharing it or something over there. But appreciate Australia. I would love to go to Australia someday and maybe do a seminar out there. But it was really cool to see Australia blow up on my podcast. But the truth be told is that, you know what? This is one life we've got. And you know what? I'm not going to chill out anymore. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it in a really, really big way. And I hope you do the same. So wherever it finds you, I hope you realize that, you know what? It's time to get a little pissed off. It's time to realize this ain't a game anymore. It's time to get rid of the chaos and the drama. And it's time to walk out on just all the nonsense that's in your life and start hanging around people that are actually for your goals, that'll challenge you. Because why would you want to live the life you're living right now when you know you could be living it better? I am so grateful for where I've been, and I'm so grateful for where I'm at right now. I am so appreciative of every minute and moment that I have right now, because in 2006 and 2007, when I hit my absolute bottom, and I was still at my bottom when I was trying to get up, I was dazed and confused, couldn't walk, couldn't talk, coming out of that coma. Even my memory was so jacked up to a point. I ask everybody this question: was it worth living back then? I don't know. I can't tell you, but I can tell you it's worth living now. So if this podcast reaches you, if you like it, do me a favor. Give me a review on social media, on iTunes or Spotify, wherever you consume your podcast. Share it, write a review, get notified, subscribe to it. Please help me to get the message out there, because this is a movement. And you know what? I want to say this before we hang up here. The no comfort zone, in my humble opinion, is been told to me that it's watered down, Dan. Everybody talks about it. Yeah, everybody talks about it. It's a great meme, but nobody's doing it. And I'm trying to wake people up saying there's a statement out there. It's called no comfort zone. What does that mean to you? And if you could get out of your comfort zone and you could live on purpose, would this be the life you're living right now? Probably not. Probably wouldn't be. That's why you listen to a podcast like this. So I'm truly helping everybody I possibly can to get out of your comfort zone and live on purpose.
Say goodbye.
Want more of the No Comfort Zone? You can follow Dan on Instagram and Twitter at NoComfortZone1.
Bye.
Or on the web at thenocomfortzone.com.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to the No Comfort Zone podcast.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.